Hey guys, Random Tavern here. I really stupidly
What happened to the sloop
had
cellar?
my microphone muted the entire time I recorded this Let's Play. So, I've got to watch it and add commentary as I do so. And I had already gone in here, as I find out. I mean, I guess I could just release them without commentary, but that's kind of not the point of a Let's Play, right?
Hungry.
And you'll have to forgive my voice a little bit because I've got a cold. So it's taking all the willpower in the world to not just start hacking. I guess I could just mute if I needed to do that.
You can smell the river.
Basically, we're just going through the South Quarter hub here. I can smell you from here.
I'm getting sick. I know it.
This guy's kind of touchy.
Stop where you are!
Like this time he busts me. Yeah, just turns suddenly and busts me. But there's another time coming up where he doesn't, and I do the same exact thing. And I forgot that I don't have my special boots, and they see me again. Narrowly missed by those ninja-like guards with their throwing knives, or whatever it is they're throwing. I think it's knives. I mean, they hurt an awful lot just to be rocks. Yeah, I gotta say, I actually kind of like the South Quarter area. It's kind of a labyrinth in some parts, which is cool. That's one thing, you know, it's always been a part of the Thief series, is that, yeah, you have a map, but it's kind of not that helpful. Although in this game they give you an extremely helpful map, which kind of ruins the fun for me, which is why I have the mini-map turned off. I mean, I like to consult the map if I need to, but I don't like having it, like, in my face all the time, like it's Grand Theft Auto or something. The player should be a little smart and kind of remember his surroundings. Or her surroundings. Mostly his, though. No, I do not have a cough drop to give you, sir.
Wish there was a sloop stall nearby.
I hope this isn't boring for you guys, you know, watching me just kind of explore around the hubs. That's kind of my favorite part of this whole game, really. I find going around the hubs to be much more satisfying than just going through the chapter story missions.
Wish there was a sloop stall nearby.
overall, I probably said it already, but I think this game really feels like Deadly Shadows 2 in a way. It's all the textures and some of the voices on some of the people and the, you know. And right now you can kind of hear what appears to be a sound that was from the original Thief games, kind of the industrial sounds. It feels like they kind of used the same sounds, but they changed them a little bit, and that's fine.
So hungry. I'm freezing.
Maybe I should have edited this whole part out because I end up getting killed at some point and have to do this all over again because I didn't quick save. Like a damn fool. He's asking for cough drops again. I'd really like to give him some, but I just don't have any. And the funny part is I recorded 3 episodes before I realized that my microphone was on mute. So, congrats to me. Actually, I'm pretty sure I did not find this the first time I played through this game. I don't think I found this little secret spot, stash spot. Let's see if I can read it to you. Whoa, it's cut off because I'm watching it in a weird way. Well, you can read it if you want to. It's weird. I'm watching it, but like I'm using virtual dub and it's cutting off the bottom part of the screen, so I can't see the full thing. I wonder if I maximize it, if it makes a difference. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I guess I could read it to you, but you can just read it yourself. It's really a shame I didn't find this place in my first playthrough, because there's quite a bit of loot up here.
Good find.
It seems like Garrett holds that piece of loot kind of weird. He cups it like really weirdly in his hand. To me, anyway. I don't think that's how I would hold it if I was examining it. Also, my first playthrough, I didn't realize you could climb up on top of cabinets until like I was halfway through the game, so I'm sure there's plenty of it that I missed from not doing that. And I really wish you could close these things, but you can't. I'm pretty sure that's I think that's a requirement for Supreme Ghosting. I think you have to close up everything that you've opened, and you have to put keys back, and that's one thing about this game. I don't think there's any keys. You don't have to find any keys ever, because you can pretty much pick any lock, so I think they did away with the whole finding keys on guards' belts thing. And this place right here, I'm pretty sure doesn't open until later. I think there's a side quest to get in there. That's why I can't get in there right now.
Every day. Let up.
But I'm about to get very careless.
We'll festoon the city with those lifters.
Rock's teeth.
Yeah, the guard is clearly coming this way. Yeah, see, you can see him. Yeah. And unfortunately, I did not save it, so we gotta start all the way back at the beginning again. But that's the fun of my LPs. I don't really cut anything out.
Father always said I'd end up jobbing at the works.
I don't know. I guess I like to show all my flaws or something. Like you could say all the times I mess up and have to do things over again.
Something doesn't feel right.
I mess up plenty. And even though I try to ghost, but I almost never actually ghost. Sometimes, every once in a while, I actually manage to pull off a ghost, but I think escaping from guards, you know, traditionally in Thief is kind of half the fun. I think, for me personally, you know. What's the point of having flash bombs and stuff like that if you never use them?
I'll put a bolt through my own head before I
especially
let
in
one
the
of them
original
take me.
series, because, well, in the original first two, because you know you had to use your loot in a mission, or not loot, but equipment in a mission, or else it goes away by the next one. So I mean, it's just kind of sitting there in your inventory in case you need it, and if you just reload every time you get busted, I don't know. Where's the fun in that?
I hope he didn't.
For me. Some people play that way, and that's fine. That's totally cool. That's just not the way that I like to do it. I think escaping and hiding is half the fun of the game. I would have been playing the Iron Man with no alerts. That would be ridiculous. I would have had to start over so many times. Although I would probably be extremely careful, like even paranoid careful if I was doing that. And I'm doing all this bit over again for you. I think a tooth's coming loose. Everybody's losing their teeth in this game.
Something feels wrong.
Yeah, I remember there's some loot in the water that I want to get. Maybe this is the gold in the sewers that that one dude talks about a little bit later on. You're missing the scissors, man. They're behind you. They're over there on the... Yeah. That's one thing. After I get... You'll notice, like, after I get through an area and I'm really careful, the next time I go through it, if I have to do it again, I'm a lot less careful. So I'm just trying to get through it. I think part of the reason... I'm not normally like that when I play games, but, like, when I'm doing a Let's Play like this, just because I don't want you guys to have to see the same thing over and over and over and over again. You know, except of course for the bank heist part. But I tend to rush, and that's... I should probably not do that, because as evidenced by the bank heist episodes, rushing tends to just get me killed. But when there's traps involved and stuff. And I could be running through here, I just don't want to excite that crossbowman up there. Yeah, I definitely learned my lesson here about the microphone. It's kind of annoying having to sit and add commentary. Alright.
Tough times.
And you can see me saving there. One piece of loot I had missed. So hey, maybe it was good that I died, because, you know, I didn't get that one coin that was worth 449 more of those so I could get a rope arrow. A silver coin is worth 7, and a gold coin is worth 1. But everything else in the game that's gold and silver, gold is usually worth more. So that was kind of odd. Unless it's not a coin, you know. Unless the silver thing is actually something different than a coin, I guess.
A fine piece.
And there I discover how to skip the examining animation. You can just use the attack button and pull out your bow to get past that, I think. So I'll probably do that from now on. You know, if, well, maybe not all the time, you know, if it's a cool piece of loot, but all those mortal coils kind of look the same, so... I see that I need an arrow on the other side of that to get that bridge down.
Hungry.
I just realized. I wonder if there's a button I can hit with my bow through those iron bars in the window, but I think that's a side quest for later.
Let him. Baron's got a lot more rope. We'll festoon the city with those lifters.
Doesn't feel safe on the streets.
Rats everywhere.
What's the plague called in Dishonored? Is it just called the plague? I think it's just called the plague. Maybe there's a name for it, I don't remember. I might do a Dishonored Let's Play eventually. I really liked that game a lot. I definitely enjoyed that game a lot more than I enjoyed this one.
I'd welcome some warm coffee.
Those dang dogs. Too bad one of Garrett's upgrades isn't to, like, spray himself with guard scent or something to get the dogs off his trail.
You are here somewhere. I will find you. I know you're there, Blacken.
Why wouldn't they let the dogs out? Like, if the dog's barking at something, why wouldn't they let them out to go snoop it out? Well, I shouldn't say that. I know why they won't let them out. It's because they don't want to program dog AI, except for that one very, very heavily linear scripted sequence when they're on the roof for some reason. Dogs on the roof, you say in German.
He must have slipped away. I will not be made a fool of tonight. Stay focused.
TTLG folks will know what that reference was from, but if you're thinking, what in the hell did he just say?
Just stay alert.
It's quite alright. It's too long of a story to explain.
Something doesn't feel right.
And here I very probably waste a water arrow. You know, this spot, I'm pretty sure I didn't find this spot in my first playthrough. This whole section here, I don't think I found it. Carnival boat high and dry. A strange sight greets the resolute men of the city watch in the docks this morning. The last ship to berth before quarantine was passed is a gaudily painted galleon belonging to Victoria's Carnival of Wonders. The watch are seeking the owner of the boat in relation to unpaid permits and falsified cargo reports. It seems that Mr. Victory has still bought a show to the city. We must conscientiously remind our readers that public gatherings are strictly prohibited during curfew. Entertainments outside of hangings will resume after the lockdown is lifted. Careful. And I discover you can't go up there. Or over this railing. And I think I see some gold there, but it actually ends up to be just a light shaft on the floor. It kind of looked like two coins side by side from a distance.
The blasts probably seem worse from out here.
Damn dogs.
this damned city. What happened to the sloop sellers? Night's going on forever.
Yeah, there's a spot for a rope arrow there. I just don't want to waste it.
What happened to the sloop sellers? Gods to grave holes.
Go, guard.
I'm hungry.
That was really close.
I think a tooth's coming loose. I'm hungry.
Yep, I think I'm going to Aaron's mill now. Pretty sure that's where I'm headed.
I'll be glad when this is all over.
Yep. That is where I'm going, so... But that'll have to wait until next time. So, see you then, guys. Hope you have a great day.